Hi friends, welcome to my videos. So today in this video I'm going to talk about a new process initiated by the government of Canada to grant temporary resident permit to victims of family violence to avoid out of status in Canada. So let me explain this in a better way. Like there are people who come to Canada and their status in Canada depend upon their partner status. For example, if somebody comes on a work permit, then they come along with their spouse. So if there's any problem between them and they get divorced, then their spouse doesn't have any right to stay in Canada. So there are many such situations under which if there's some violence on some situations which are not really livable, but still the spouse has to tolerate the situations, because if they come out of the marriage, or I mean the collaboration, then they will stay out of status. So in order to avoid this abuse, the government has launched this plan. Under these, the victims and their dependent children will be granted temporary resident permit for a minimum of 6 months, and this will be for those who are yet to obtain their permanent residence. Of course, that makes sense. So once this is granted, these victims will get time to consider their immigration options, and also, like, if they want to escape the influence of their abuser, and they can even determine the course of future action. So they get all these facilities once this is granted. So while processing these, there are certain factors that will be considered. The very first factor is like whether the foreign national who applies for this is physically located in Canada or not, because they have to be in Canada, because those who are not in Canada are not eligible for this. Of course, that makes sense. And if they are experiencing abuse by their spouse or common law partner, including physical, sexual, psychological, or financial abuse, including negligence to provide food, clothing, medical care, shelter, and other other supportive things. They are also going to consider whether the foreign national is seeking permanent residence that is contingent on remaining in a genuine relationship in which there is abuse, and the relationship to the abusive spouse or common law partner is critical to the continuation of the individual's status in Canada. And the most important thing, this temporary resident permit is fee exempt. Like there is no fee for this. This is free. I mean the processing is free, and they are also eligible uh, for a free, I mean fee exempt open work permit. So they can even get a job also in order to support themselves if they get separated from their spouse. But yeah, this is how it works. And another important thing is they are gonna get healthcare benefits also under Canada's interim federal healthcare program if they are not already covered by a public or private health insurance plan. So if you see, overall they are gonna get all the benefits, most at least out of it. So that is how this is very important now, and this is gonna bring a lot of good news for the people, those who are trapped in these situations. So I hope you like this video. Make sure to give it a like and comment, and if you have any concern, any question, anything that comes in your mind, feel free to ask. Thank you guys.